time has run out. The city of Blackbottom has fallen. After the failed assassination attempt by the Chain on Ajax's wizard, Mortem, all hell has broken loose. Ajax's elite aerial units, the Hawklords, bombed the city from above. Giant iron orbs fell from the sky, crashing into watchtowers and buildings, spewing out demons from the hellscape. Meanwhile, on the streets, the stitched-together flesh army of Ajax's war dogs kill all in sight. But even in this darkest hour, when all hope seems lost, heroes arise! Corwin, Callie, and Lilith take the charge, fighting hordes of demons, cultists, and war dogs, risking limb and life to get people safely evacuated. After clearing a path from along the rooftops of the city, an alchemical bomb exploded in Corwin's face, causing him to fall into the burning buildings below. Successfully navigating through the maze of burning buildings, they then encountered a group of grounded Hawklords. Diffusing the situation with a successful negotiation, the Hawklords agreed to let the heroes go, if they could help one of their wounded soldiers escape with them. After having saved countless lives, it was now their turn to save themselves. So, we pick up with y'all looking out of the open roof as the Hawklord commander and a Hawklord soldier take their winged steed and fly off. You have spent some time attending to the wounds of this wounded soldier, and now you must find a way to get to the docks. The bombs that exploded the walkways on the rooftops have basically stopped that from being a valuable option, and the streets are absolutely flooded with Ajax's soldiers.
It's sewering time.
Yeah, I think it's sewering time.
Lilith, with your time working as, taking on some work from the Chain and being familiar with the city of Blackbottom and its various underworld activities, I would like you to either roll me a criminal underworld test or a rumors test.
I have both.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, your choice.
I'll do criminal underworld. Edge plus criminal underworld. All right. 17.
Whoa, that is a tier 3. All right.
Fog.
I had +5 because of that edge. The horns.
You know that as you kind of look through the rubble of the building and you see the roofs of the city on fire and you see armies kind of flowing and weaving through the streets, you notice that nearby, down an alleyway, there is a manhole. So I'm going to say that because you got a tier 3, not are you only able to locate an entrance, but you're able to get the timing exactly right where the three of you and the soldier are able to rush out of the house, dart down the street between a break of the armies and fighting, and jump down into the sewer.
All right.
Let me put you all on the map.
Augers.
You drop down, and instantly the smell of the Blackbottom sewers hits your nose. It's this awful mixture of the seawater from the port and the grime and muck of the sewage that's down here.
Lilith pulls up her like mask and just covers her face. It doesn't help. It does not help a ton, but
yeah. It is very, very dark in here. You can see a bit of light coming down from where you entered. But other than that, would y'all like to light either torches or lantern or candlelight to get you to be able to see down here?
Do any of us have a dark vision equivalent?
I don't think so.
Is that in this
I
game?
might actually. Nope, they do not have. I did not take that one for devil. No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys would need to light a torch if you'd want to see. Okay, Callie, I'll give you the torch. You are the torch bearer.
Hog. All right, we're gonna go get to the opening ceremony of the Olympics. Let's move it.
Let's do it.
You guys splash down into the water down here, and you may explore and run around with your little characters.
All right.
Stick together.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I would know vaguely my way around.
Yes.
Not like in detail.
You
but...
know that from this map, if we're saying that like up is north, that the port is due west of here, that there is a large like sewage that flows out into the port. But the general location is west of here. Oh my god. Callie, chill out.
Oh my god,
She
chill
has
out.
the zoomies, all right? She has zoomies.
We need. I point that out to the group. We need to be going west. So our best bet is to try to keep oriented as to which way we're going. Right. You coming?
As
Honestly,
you get to this corner, I would like all of you to make me a check to help you navigate the sewers down here.
I'll do criminal underworld again.
What kind of check?
That's okay.
Whatever check, yeah, that works. Whatever check you'd be
I'll
able.
do navigate.
Navigate. That's perfect.
I guess
do like
I'll
an
do navigate,
alertness
but
or
is navigate reason or intuition?
I'm gonna say navigate is reason.
Reason. Okay.
So my use of criminal underworld, would this also be reason or would this be presence?
You could use presence.
Okay, then I'm gonna just do that.
Would you say alertness is maybe more intuition?
Yes.
Then I'll do alertness.
It's a shit roll, Jack.
19.
Woo! Tier 3. All right.
This is my what I am good at. I'm good at.
Okay, and a tier 2 for Corin. So you know that up ahead, that you will take a left around this bend, and then you know that you will keep left at the bend, basically. So it's kind of like making a U. An upside down U, that is. And then for your tier 2, Corwin, you hear in the distance that there are occasional sounds of metal clanging against metal.
Okay.
Fighting.
Alright. We need to make left and then keep left. I wanna try to take a peek around the corner to see if I can see anything, or is it just pitch black?
Do you want to grab the torch to try to...
Yeah.
Okay.
For a moment, I'll grab the torch. Oh, if Callie doesn't have the zoomies.
Well, I was trying to do it for you.
It's okay.
Yeah, you do not see anything from this angle.
All right. I make a waving motion.
Stop. Right here, when you just approach this corner, you see something dart across your vision into the darkness. Did you see that at all? I don't know.
No.
Oh,
I did see that.
Hello.
A small humanoid of some kind, with an elongated skull and stout whiskers, stark white whiskers, runs and scurries across the floor, and you can hear that there is a sound of like a deep kind of squeak. Squeak. And then you can hear sounds of metal clanging against metal up ahead, and there's these little squeaks, and you can also hear kind of cries of creatures that sound different, sound kind of rough and ragged.
spooky noise.
Well, that's the direction we need to go. Hmm.
Well, I guess we better be ready for a fight.
All right.
Potentially.
She
Whatever
cracks
it
her
was, it
knuckles.
looked small.
There's probably more of them.
Yeah, that's my concern. Have you ever fought with a sewer rat? You never fight with just one.
Hmm.
All right. We need to head west. I'm gonna make a a small jump across.
Yeah, you jump across the sewage
Yeah.
safely. And you
And
can now hear as you're approaching and as you get closer, I'm going to kind of drag you a little bit closer down this hallway. You can hear the sounds of fighting. Uh,
Oh,
boop. And you
what the
see
fuck is that?
that down in the sewers, there are hordes of little goblins scurrying around, and they seem
It's
to
a
be
party.
fighting alongside these small rat people. And I'm gonna have you
Is that
all.
fucking Julius Caesar?
Don't worry about that name. All right, we'll come back to the name, but I need you all to draw steel.
Why do we have to fight the rats?
You don't
We're
have
not
to fight the
fighting
rats. The rats and goblins are fighting.
Okay. I think we join on the side of the rats.
Yeah.
personally.
I'm joining the war on the sewer rats. On the side of the sewer rats.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and I will. Well, yeah, who wants to roll initiative? It's a D10.
Is
I
it
believe.
D8?
It's a D10.
It's D10. If
D10?
we roll high, we go first. If we roll low, they go first.
Alright, I guess I won't roll it. It's a single D10?
Yep.
Oh, come on,
Okay.
big money.
Come
We want
on,
big
no
money.
whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Hey,
Big-
nice.
Hey, that's just enough. All right. As you kind of assess the situation, you see that these goblins have seemed to. They are not actually aligned with Ajax, or they're not part of the invasion, but they seem to be taking advantage of the chaos that is happening in the city. These goblins have kind of been hiding around down here, but they've been kept at bay by like the thieves guilds and organizations, and also there's a group of ratmen in the sewers. But now, because of the invasion, they have taken this opportunity to claim new territory in the sewers. You look at the rats and notice that they are very much outnumbered, but they are fighting very ferociously. With that, who would like to go first? And I think at this point I am going to
Oh,
turn on.
Ellie, you want to go first, or do you have a question?
I want to go first.
Are you
Hell
gonna
yeah.
open holes?
Maybe. You don't know my life.
I do know your character's life. You
Are
open
we-
holes.
Are we
I think
going in
Ellie
with
wants
a?
to go first?
Okay, all right. Callie,
But-
Wood Elf
Okay.
Elementals.
Please be careful. I don't want the rats
not
to
hurt
get
the rat.
hold.
Yeah,
Alright,
like
so
this is a
are
very.
the skitterings or the skitterlings rats? Or what are those?
You don't know. They're these tiny little like bat-like creatures, and they
fuzzy
seem
pig bats.
yeah, they're tiny little fuzzy pig bats, and they seem to be swooping through the darkness of the air and causing chaos.
I think I'll leave them alone for right now. Alright, we hit these two. We hit these two. With
Oh,
a
are
hole.
you? Okay, love it.
She is actually opening holes.
Alright, so question. Is it possible that my hole can go and I can do like 2 holes here and here, but it's only on like the edges, so it's like only 2 squares on the edges.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
don't get the Raiden
You don't.
White.
Yeah, you don't want to get
too.
the rat man. Got it.
I don't want to get the rat in there.
All right, let me find the pit that I was using last time. Okay, here we go.
Ellie
that's
just
not
opening
enough.
pits.
All right, so there's one right here, and then right here, and right here. Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah.
the last one in this space here to get this goblin spine cleaver.
Like so.
And leave Julius Caesar. alone.
In before Ellie completely wrecks the flow of the sewer.
Yeah, you
No, it doesn't
reach out
matter.
your hands and you, in a motion of like pulling down, the stone structure of the sewers just crumbles away into an abyss of nothingness. Water's splashing around. Go ahead and roll me power rolls. Starting with, if you could do it for the spine cleaver, and then
All right,
doing.
yeah, we shall start off with the spine cleaver. It's it's +2. Okay, let's do that. 2d10 plus 2. 16 on the spine cleaver.
So fall in.
Yeah.
All right, and
Okay.
now we just go in whatever order is the rest of them. That's a bad roll. $11.
Also bad.
There we go. And I believe that's what? One.
You need one more.
You need one more
Yeah.
for the assassin.
One more. One more whammy. We got enough.
Whew. All right.
So it's 12 to 16. So it's anything higher, anything 12 or above, they fall in the hole. So that's
All right.
1, 2, 3 of them fall in the hole. And
oh.
then,
3 of them?
yeah.
Oh yes, the
13,
other one died.
13.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see the spine cleaver get kind of washed away by an oncoming flood of sewage as you open this hole underneath him. The assassin tries to hop out of the way, but ends up tripping backwards, falling even deeper into the hole. And then the last goblin runner up here that wasn't lucky, you just hear a splat sound, and nothing else comes from that hole. That's the only sound you hear.
All right. That is going to be my turn.
All right. With
Whole
that,
Wednesday. It's always Whole Wednesday
Wednesday.
where I'm from.
Happy whole Wednesday, everyone.
I
God, this is so many innuendos.
Hole.
you know what? I think I'm gonna have the goblin curse spitter and the goblin snipers go.
Yeah, because there's a lot more of them up north.
I'm guessing.
So you hear the sound of a curse in Setch being hurled through the air as this goblin yells out, and dizzying hex. Oh no, Eye of Surlock. Shoots out a bolt of corruption energy towards one of the Raiden Whites, one of the mice men, and they're going to have to roll a resistance roll, I believe. Nope. That's not great.
That's not good.
They're gonna take 6 corruption damage, and they are weakened.
Ouch.
Ouch.
You hear the sound of a squeal, a sharp little squeal of pain. And then you hear the curse spitter shout out again. This time not casting, but commanding. And from the darkness, arrows whiz out, and let me see here. One is going to go for Lilith, and the other one's going to go for this Raiden White right next to it.
All right.
So Lilith, you are going to take 4 damage as an arrow shoots out from the darkness and stabs into your shoulder.
Okay. Down to 19.
And then
Good.
This Raiden White that's also weakened now has an arrow sticking out of it, and he's looking pretty rough.
Oh no.
And that is their turn.
We must defend the rat besties.
Do you want to go, Andrew, or can I go, or?
I don't have anything specifically in mind at the moment, so if you've got a clear idea, I'd say you can go for it.
I do. I'm tanky. I'm strong. I can go
Strong.
upward, Well, I can't reach them this turn, though. That's the problem. Well, I could dash, but... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, I couldn't reach them. But I need to start making my way up anyway. Hmm. Think. First, while I'm thinking, let's go ahead and roll our rage roll.
Fair.
See? Yep.
Damn. All
Glad
right.
I did that.
You're so lucky with these rage rolls. I don't think you've rolled a 1 yet.
I have.
Okay, you've rolled
well,
1.
Ellie rolled a 1 for
I
me.
think I
Oh,
rolled a 1
well,
for you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way upward. I'm gonna jump across easily. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I move through them?
They are flying above overhead, so you can move
Okay,
through
so
them.
5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna end there, and with my action, I'm gonna rip the pull the arrow from my shoulder, and make a. I'm just gonna make a standard ranged attack against which one shot me.
This one oh no, sorry. This Goblin Sniper 1.
Okay, I'm gonna return to sender and throw it back at him.
So this is a free strike?
This
Range?
is a ranged free strike.
Range free
yes.
strike. Okay, cool.
I am returning to sender to Goblin Sniper 1.
All right, you have grabbed the arrow that was embedded to you by this Goblin Sniper, ripped it out, and now you're throwing it back.
Yep.
Return to sender.
Do a might roll.
All right.
Might.
Tier 2.
15, so tier 2. So that's 5 damage plus 4 from my rage bonus, so that is 9 damage.
You see the goblin kind of jump back surprised as you rip out the arrow, and as it jumps back, it bumps itself into the wall, looks back at the wall, and before it has a chance to even turn back, the arrow's through its head.
Nice.
He slides down into the sewage.
Nice.
So who's next?
You hear you hear a cry, a battle cry from below you, down the hall, and you see this large rat warrior say, "It is a blessing from Saint Paulo! Onwards! Victory, my friends!"
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And he is
Cheeser.
going to lead his people to attack. So he is going to turn towards his right, towards this large, brutish goblin spine cleaver, and say, "Signor, en garde!" And is going to make an attack at him.
I love him.
I love him. We must protect him at all costs.
And he hacks into the goblin spine cleaver. He kind of gets blown, kind of staggered off of his feet against the wall, but he quickly raises his axe to counterstrike. Up above these rat warriors. As there is a rallying cry, you see that Raiden White 2 looks over the edge of the pit, and he's just a little guy, and he doesn't have any fancy swords or anything. He just got a little leather sling, and he puts grabs a little stone from the floor and swings it over his head and releases it into the pit. Oh, and it gets an edge, actually. So it's a tier 2, and you hear "ow!" And then silence, and you see him kind of jump up in the air and pump his fist.
Let's go!
These 2 rats up next to you, Lilith, are going to, inspired and kind of terrified by your display of brutality.
Barbarity.
Yeah, barbarity. They're going to rush in and make an attack against the spine cleaver and the hexer.
Huzzah.
That's a tier 2 and then a tier 1. So tier 2. Yeah, Sniper 2 is taken care of as they do tiny little stabs with their daggers. And then this one does 2 damage to the Curse Spitter. All right. Then I am going to say that the goblins are going to go. Let me think what I want to do here. I think the Curse Spitter and these little skitterlings are going to go. This Curse Spitter is going to point out towards you, Lilith, and say something in Setch that you don't recognize, but it's definitely a curse. And I need you to make me an intuition resistance roll. So it's a power roll, add your intuition.
The good news is I'm decent at those. Bad news is it's only +1. Still a 13.
13.
Tier 2.
You feel the world kind of turn around you as you realize the spell of a dizzying hex is placed upon you. You're able to resist some of its effects, but as you're kind of fighting it off, you kind of trip and fall, and you are prone. And then the skitterlings are going to attack.
Oh, in the shit. God damn.
And they swoop down towards this shit-covered devil, and they're going to make an attack. And they have an edge on this.
We didn't do nothing to no skitterlings.
Oh, God.
So
That's a tier 3.
Yeah, it's a tier 3. So you're going to take...
Because they have an edge, yeah.
4 poison damage, plus an additional... 6 poison damage.
Okay, I'm down to 9. That's not good.
Those fuckers hit hard.
And then Corwin, you may go if you'd like.
All right. I think I might go for a little cleanup over here. I'm going to coat the blade.
I think you mean
Uh-huh.
I think you mean coat the
Yep.
That's right. I imagine these guys aren't going to be too tough, but just because I have insight to spare, I'm going to spend an insight on coat the blade to do 2 extra poison damage with it.
All right.
And then I am going to do my 2-shot.
Very nice.
And that's going to go for Goblin Runner 3 and Goblin Runner 2.
Perfect.
And I can't remember how I've done this previously. Do I normally roll for each creature, or do I just do one roll and it does that damage to both of them?
2 creatures or objects. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's just one roll for both of them. Ooh.
Hey.
All right.
All right, so that is a total of 12 damage.
Hog?
Wow.
Like each of them takes
Each
12
of them
damage.
take 12 damage. Whoa. Yes. No, instantly you shoot them both and they perfectly fall back into the pit, burying themselves. Good job. Gravity has helped you bury them faster.
Gravity is our friend.
Oh, and then this whole group is wiped out now. They don't exist anymore. But the Spine Cleaver does. Both of them do. This one is going to use all of his, basically his whole turn to just get out of this pit. I need to remember how to take off effects on people.
Hey, Ellie.
Yes?
Did you persist your pit?
Yes, I am.
This Spine Cleaver is going
Shove
to...
them back in?
This spine cleaver is going to make a large axe attack on Julius, who seems to be the kind of de facto leader of this band of mouse people down here, rat mouse people. And that's a tier
Ooh.
2, so it does 4 damage, and then it pushes 3, so it goes 1, 2, 3. Past the
Let's
pit.
go.
Julius is able to quickly, kind of in midair, do a backflip and land on the other side of the pit. But he takes some.
He's so
He takes some damage.
Jesus.
Wait, how
bro.
much damage does he take? He takes 4 damage.
Hatsune Miku.
And then this spine cleaver is going to move right here in your face, Corwin.
Isn't that the one that just attacked?
Yep.
Or
Yeah, it attacked
okay.
and then used its move to get next to you.
But I believe if an enemy ends its turn in like melee range of me, I believe I can shift away.
Oh, is that because of
Let's
your
see.
kit?
Oh, there it is. Mobility plus.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So that is
when an enemy
your,
ends their
yeah.
turn adjacent to you, shift up to 2 squares as a free triggered action. Yeah, so I'm gonna take that.
Dang. All right. Cool. So yeah, get shift.
I'm just
wherever
gonna
you
shift
can.
over here.
All right. Cool. And then y'all won the initiative, so y'all get to choose who goes first.
Are y'all good if I go, or do you want to really go, Ellie?
I'm fine with you going. I can go
Okay.
after, but are they gonna get to go after? Because it's like I could hit one spine cleaver in a hole probably and hit the other.
Yeah, but if the other option
Oh,
is
but you're surrounded by skitterlings. Yeah, you go first.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna use my maneuver to stand.
All right.
So I'm no longer prone. The skitterlings. Do they look? I could like. Which goblin hexed me?
B, Goblin Curse Spitter B.
On one hand, I want to punch him in the throat. On the other hand, I gotta heal.
Are you gonna catch your breath?
Actually,
I'm not sure if you can hear me, but if you can, unfortunately, I'm having some issues. Okay.
Testing.
Hi, we can hear you.
Okay.
Comrade.
This is really annoying, but I think this is just how we're gonna have to play right now because my internet is messed up.
Damn.
Oh.
So what I think I heard, getting back into it now, Lilith, you used your action. You gathered some rage, catch your breath, and then you moved away. So you got
Here.
some free strikes.
Yeah, from at least 3 skitterlings.
From 3 of them, so they do 2 damage each.
Okay.
Ooh.
You take 6 damage.
Still, that's a good trade. I healed for 3. Fuck.
When you kind of crest this thing, you notice, or when you approach, you notice that these 2 Raiden Whites get a little nervous, and their eyes dart over to the room next to you, and you can see that there is a very small, scared Raiden White lady who is hiding.
That's not my full move. That's not my full movement. I pretend like I don't even notice her. I just turn and get in a defensive stance, getting ready to charge.
All right.
That's my turn. Fuck, that was a bad turn.
Okay. I am going to say that the spine cleavers are going to go ahead and go. And both of them are going to run here and here. And one of them's going to attack Corwin, and the other one's going to attack Callie. Actually, this one moves right here.
You fucker.
So Corwin, you are going to take 4 damage, and you are pushed back 3. Do you have any stability?
I have no stability.
1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. And immediately he is going to kind of step forward a bit to try to separate you from the fight.
Well, damn.
This seeing this success and you being moved out of the way, this spine cleaver is going to move right here and going to do the same thing to Callie, but this time trying to shove you against the wall.
Oh.
Ouchie.
So you take 4 damage and you're pushed 3.
I have 1 stability.
Okay, so you're pushed 2. You're next to a wall though, which means you're going to take some damage from the push. So you take 2 damage as you're pushed up against this wall.
All right. So how much damage total?
So 4 from initial, 2 from getting slammed to the wall. So 6 total.
Okay. So I'm at 9.
And then it is heroes.
All right. I would like to go.
All right.
Go for it.
All right. Persist. I only get 1 essence. And now I create new hole.
Oh my god.
Create hole.
I create hole.
Oh no, they're bunched up. Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
It has not learned.
No.
To be fair, well, the goblins should have learned after the first
The
time.
goblins were separated earlier, but then he wanted to push me into a wall.
All right,
the
you
fucker.
don't get your full essence, but you divert some of it to open
Mhm.
up a new hole. Go ahead and roll for them.
Open
Alright.
hole.
Open hole. Open
Ooh,
hole.
Tier 3.
Almost a crit. Almost a crit.
That one isn't. Yeah, that one's only a 9.
All right, it's gonna shift right here. This one falls 6 squares down and is going to go kersplat, and there's a cry of pain. Ah! And this goblin cleaver turns around, and there's a little moment where he has like a single tear going down his face, and he looks at you, Callie, and he's going to say something to you. He's going to speak some words. And then he yells at you.
That wasn't
I-
even her
I-
action.
I am going to speak in a different language and go. And
Yeah.
I'm going to lightning strike this remaining goblin spine cleaver.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Brutal. Is that a ranged attack?
It's a range.
So if you do a range with someone that's nearby you, you take a bane. So you just take a bane.
Okay, so I still have my maneuver. So part of my practical magic maneuver, you teleport a number of squares equal to your reason score. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna use my maneuver to teleport 2 squares away. So
Ayo.
1.
What?
Wait, what does the teleport look like?
It's gonna look like basically a bunch of woodsy and like earth magic, and it's gonna look like I get sucked down into the ground, and then I
Hell
pop
yeah.
up 2 squares.
Oh,
over.
this is some like
Nice.
wood style substitution jutsu. It is awesome.
Oh, I
That's
love
cool.
that.
All right, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, the spine cleaver goes to kind of get in your face, and you quickly slam your hands down on the ground, and roots and vines burst forth, like covering you like a cocoon, and draw you into the earth, and then you reappear. Go ahead and make me that power roll for your lightning.
Up. That's not it. That's the wrong button. There we go. So it's gonna be this plus 2. Did that not count? Yeah. It did. 15.
15. All right. So how much damage?
That is a tier 2. It is 6 damage, and
Woo!
it targets a bane on your next power roll.
They don't take a bane on their next power roll because they're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, you lightning strike through them. That's the one that fell down the hole earlier, and so very damaged already.
All right. Well, I guess at this point, I'm just gonna move like 1, 2, 3, 4, and kind of like hide behind this wall for right now,
You
and that's gonna be my
see,
turn.
Raiden White 2 is looking very nervous, as it is surrounded by a bunch of pits.
The-
I'm gonna point out the pathway. I'm like, you can come this way. I'm not going to harm you.
Make me a presence test. Make me an easy presence test.
Okay, so what's my presence? My presence is just +1.
All right, yeah,
14.
you succeed. You see the rat kind of look at you, and there's a glint in its eyes as it kind of like understands and instinctively goes to trust you. I think Julius and his men are gonna go. So the rat's gonna sneak past you here. 2, 3, 4. How much speed? Oh, these guys are fast, right? No, they're not that fast. All right. Julius is gonna jump. Yeah. And then use his action to dash in here. And this guy's gonna go right here. The other Raiden Whites are going to each pull out daggers and stab the 2 curse spitters up here. And then this Raiden White is going to throw a dagger at some of the skitterlings. So that is 5 damage. So both the curse spitters are damaged in this attack, and then 1 skitterling is taken out of combat. And then Corwin, you may go.
All right. Well, I think most of what I can do is move back into the action. Let's see. Oh, you know what? How much? What does it take to do a jump like that?
You can long jump a number of squares equal to your might or agility score without making a test.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So yeah, I can jump 2 squares then.
Perfect.
All right. And does that, I guess that would factor into my overall like movement,
Yes, correct.
I would assume. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so that was 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then question, how have we been doing like abilities where like it says that like you move up to your speed? Like if you've already used some of your speed, do you still use like all of your speed in that ability?
Yeah, that ability just allows you to move up to your speed number.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Because you're not, yeah. Which is it specifically?
I think I'm gonna do a little blade dance.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
All right, so I am going to, I believe I can, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to use my maneuver to coat the tip. And then I'm going to blade dance. 7 now. And I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I have 6 speed. 6. Why not? And so all 4 of those skitterlings are going to be caught in my little dance.
Yay.
Hog.
Hey, nice. All right, so
Let's
that
go.
is on each of the skitterlings a total of 8 damage.
8 on each?
Yes.
Bye bye, skitterlings.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking go,
You hack and
comrades.
slash in a flurry of swings and swipes with your knife swords, and you look at this curse spitter, and the curse spitter, like, it's like you can't understand Setch, but you understand the words. Oh shit, we need to get out of here.
Oh fuck.
Um,
B is not get a curse spitter B at least is not getting the fuck away.
curse spitter A is going to shift. No, not shift. Sorry, curse spitter A, because goblins are crafty. They are going to move and not provoke any attack of opportunities. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bruh.
And then it's going
well.
to dash. And you see that as it gets down to the end of this hallway, there is kind of a large opening that continues west. You actually recognize, Lilith, that is the way to the dock. And this curse spitter brings out a small, like, warped trumpet and blows into it, and you can hear sounds of other trumpets down in the sewers respond.
Oh great.
And then skitterlings are gone, but this curse spitter is also going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets here, and it disappears down into the hallway.
Great.
It's gonna be a top of initiative for round 3, and y'all are gonna go first. There's one goblin that's still within the combat, but they are about to escape.
Oh no, you fucking don't. Y'all,
Go for it.
I have the most speed, so 5, 10, 15.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck, Ellie, you threw me off.
I was like, what are you doing counting in multiples of 5?
I've been doing that
Hold
too.
over from 5th edition. I know
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I dash and try? You know what? I'm gonna use my action to dash. I'm gonna use my maneuver to grapple.
Okay.
Grab is a power roll of a might. I have to roll 12 to 16. I have a double edge on this. Also, hold on.
Pog.
First of all, it's not that it matters. I have a double edge, so no matter what, it's at least 12 to 16. But let's see. Might. Okay, where's the button for double edge? There it is. Double edge. Might roll.
Oh!
Okay. It is grappled.
Yeah, it is grabbed by you as you just pull it back into just a restraining.
I just grab it by the throat.
That's
Well, you're not the one I wanted, but you'll do.
It goes
And
feral.
I start. I use 3 squares, so I move 1, 2, 3, 4, dragging it back. It takes 4 damage because
Oh my god.
because of my signature ability. If a target is grabbed, they take a bane on attempts to escape. If you move while you have the target grabbed, they take 1 damage for each square you move.
Oh my gosh. There is going to be one last effort of this goblin to sneakily slip out of your grasp.
It takes a bane.
It takes a bane. Well, it doesn't have to roll. You have to roll me an intuition resistance roll.
Intuition resistance.
Yes. As it casts a
Come on.
spell at you, point blank range.
It's tier 2.
You are shot with a flash of light, and for a moment, you kind of like put up your hands to shield your eyes, and it's able to slip out of your grasp. And you land on your butt prone. And you hear the curse spitter say, in common to you, it kind of laughs at you and says, we didn't want the sewers anyway. Now we'll take a ship for our own from the docks.
Question. If I'm on the ground and it breaks free and moves away, do I still get an attack of opportunity?
I'm going to say that you don't get attack of opportunity for this
Ow.
guy.
Bad.
You hear this
Boo.
footsteps scurrying off. And you see for a moment kind of the Raiden Whites back up a little cautiously. But you see this kind of large rat approach and yell into the distance, "Yeah, run away, you stinky fools! Run!"
Scottish rat. I love him.
Scottish rat? What? That's not
No,
Scottish!
That is not
That is
Scottish,
not
Ellie.
Scottish!
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I'm tone deaf.
That's okay. Oh my god. You see these Raiden Whites scurry off and disappear, and you hear sounds of concerned squeaking as a lady kind of runs up to where Julius is, and they embrace. And you see that he kind of looks and says, "My love, Isabella, is he safe?" And you see her kind of open her outer jacket, and tucked away, clinging to the inside of her jacket, is a tiny little baby rat.
Let's go.
Baby rat.
And
Show us the art.
Show us the baby.
Show us the art for the baby, you coward.
Show us the baby.
Julius kind of looks back, and he does a swish and flick with his sword and stows it away and addresses you and says, introductions. I am Julius Caesar. And he bows to the ground.
I'm actually. Have I run across these rats before?
You have not. They have
Okay.
mostly stayed hidden in the deep undercity.
Okay.
I feel like in my travels, I've probably spoken to a talking rat before
Yeah, definitely.
in nature.
Definitely.
I just mean this group.
Not
Damn.
this group, but
Damn.
some talking rats. Maybe they're cousins.
you see Isabella say, "Mi amore, we must leave immediately. We are not safe here, not with Ajax armies." And he goes, "Isabella, if the city falls, so do we. We must take responsibility. We must fight back. But alas, you are not a warrior, and my son is not old enough to take the sword. Isabella, my love, with this sword in my hand, I promise I will come back for you. You must get our son and take the others to safety, to the deep nest. Yes? My love, you must not wait. Saint Paula be with you. Now go, you have my word, as a real Han." And she looks and she says, "Julius, what about you?" "I think it is my time. I once said that I would never pick up the sword again. I was a different man back in that day. It was a long time ago, in a land far away, a glorious land. But I think it is once again time that I pick up the sword. I will go with these heroes, and I will stop those goblins from stealing ships."
Woo! I think we'd appreciate that.
Yes.
I'm gonna strangle that one. Ooh, it's getting strangled.
But we must hurry. We must have haste. Saint Paula,
Yes.
guide our feet. We must chase them down. Now we must go. Flee.
While he's talking, can we have caught our breath?
Yes. Yes, you can
Thank
spin
you.
recoveries.
Thank you.
We can spend the recovery, punk.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not being efficient with my recoveries. I'm healing back to full.
Okay.
I'm just doing one recovery.
I think we are entering the final act here, and so I think
Ooh.
that is probably a smart idea.
Do we
He's
need
got
a
the
bio break
backstory.
before we?
Yes, I am going to definitely need a bio break.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, are you all ready for the final bit of this adventure?
Yes,
Let's
yes,
do
I
this.
am.
So, we are back.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. So, you three, along with the injured Hawklord that is keeping pace behind you, are chasing down these dark corridor of sewers, the goblins that got away. And as you're running down the sewers, you can hear them up ahead. Their small little goblin feet pitter pattering in the sewers, in the sewer system ahead of you. What we're going to do is we're going to have a montage to the docks.
Ooh.
So, the way that this works is a montage is similar to like a skill challenge in D&D, where there is a number of successes that you have to get before getting a number of failures. And based on, if you succeed or fail, there will be consequences. So you guys are running in the sewer. It's basically a skill challenge, which I use like a lot. But I will share with you a little scene that I made as above you the city is burning and you guys are running through the sewers trying to get to the docks and trying to catch up to these stinky goblins that are ahead of you.
I would
Well-
like to make a skill test.
All
I
right.
would like to do my criminal underworld again
Yeah?
because I feel like that's been helping me. However, I did reread. I do not get an edge on tests, only saves. Which makes
Interesting.
sense.
You mean
makes
resistance
sense.
rolls?
Yeah, resistance.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which makes sense.
So you are using your criminal underworld skill to
Yeah.
try to basically like map out and remember like the different connections and see if there's like maybe like a shortcut ahead.
Come on.
Right?
Yes.
Let's see. Fuck. That hurts.
Does a 10 pass?
No, that's tier 1. Doesn't.
That's tier 1. Unfortunately, the echoes of the sewers, you can hear the cackling laughter of all the goblins coming almost from all around, and it's so disorienting as it echoes around you that there's one moment where you lead the party to a right and you lead them to a dead end. That is one failure.
Oh,
Up.
now Andrew's drop.
Andrew! Comrade Andrew!
Comrade? Yeah, wait, yeah, he hasn't joined Fantasy Grounds either.
Comrade!
Comrade.
Hello.
Hello!
Sorry, it was just sounding weird for a sec, so I just wanted to refresh it.
Comrade.
Alright.
Alright, can I try doing my own test, but can I do like history or something?
How would history help you in this
Like the
test?
history of this area, like history of the sewers? Like basically knowing like the path or like the history or like a secret way or a shortcut or something.
I would say that would be a pretty like edge case use of that skill. I would allow it, but it would definitely be like a hard test.
Okay.
If you have
Do
any
anything else?
other skills that might apply.
My history is a +4 in total. But
Do you have any other, like, what else have you got?
I got timescape, I got society, I got nature, read person, magic, endurance, I got culture, I got alchemy.
Damn.
Endurance would definitely be helpful here.
Is endurance agility or is that might or reason?
I would say it's either might or agility.
Alright. Alright, I'll do might then, and I'll make endurance so that way it's a +3.
But how is just describe to me how your character is using this skill to get closer to accomplishing their goal.
Full sprint.
Okay,
Or
just
just-
full power sprinting ahead.
Well, she doesn't sprint, she just kind of glides on the rocks.
Oh,
quickly.
that's sick. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, love that idea.
Yeah, she's not even moving her feet. It just looks like she's floating / gliding through the ground.
She makes the ground an escalator.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see if that works. Oh, is it gonna let me roll or no? Is it gonna crash? Is it gonna crash? What's happening?
Hello. Oh, there it is.
Well,
Whoa!
Holy crit.
Woo!
Before that, we're all seeing that.
take a
Yeah, we're all
screenshot.
seeing that.
Okay, good.
That's awesome. Okay,
Does
yeah.
that mean anything in this context?
It doesn't. But it's a success.
Yeah.
Would it let her take an additional action immediately?
That's not how crits crits really work, but it's a success. That's a great thing to have. So yeah, you use your endurance to sprint ahead, and actually you see a goblin that's kind of lagging behind the group, and quickly you rush up to it, and with your earth elemental powers, grab it. And the goblin's like sweating, and there's a fork up ahead, and the goblin goes, they went that way! Please don't kill me!
Kill. Violence. Maim.
I tossed him into a hole.
What? Not the hole!
The hole.
It's
I
dark
opened
down
the hole.
here!
I opened
can't
a hole and
see.
just tossed him into it.
Yeah, you just open a hole and then toss him into it, and then just like cover it.
I just close it right where he's in it.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, Corwin. What skills would you like to contribute to this montage?
All right. So what I'm picturing is I want to use my sneak skill to I want to be kind of weaving in and out of the shadows and using my little shadow abilities to kind of always be ready to make the jump. If we're kind of passing by some goblins, I kind of knock one out real quick and I kind of dash into another shadow, that kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
Does
You're
that
doing
sound
basically like Batman as he drops down from the shadows,
yeah,
kills some guys,
exactly.
and then just disappears back into the shadows.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that this is going to be a medium test.
Okay. Well, because of my Woad Elf glamour, I get an edge on agility tests for sneaking.
Okay.
So I'm going to get an edge. And then it's also you do add the ability modifier as well,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's a total of 4. Bup.
Ooh.
Well, hey.
So glad
I'm glad
you
I
had
had
that
the
edge.
modifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cut to 2 goblins that are winded and panting, saying, "I think we lost them." And the camera pans over to one guy and goes, "Yeah, I think we did. Anyways, Jeremy?" He looks around and there's just a dagger on the floor, and then just ominous music begins to swell, and he's like, Jeremy, hey, come on, man, don't play around. And then you just see a like a bit of like a goblin helm, like a piece of armor, like skid out from the shadows. And he's like, that's really not funny. And then from the shadows you see Corwin emerge with an unconscious goblin in one hand. He's like, "Ah!" And you quickly take care of them, cutting down more of the goblins and confusing them.
Nice.
And the goblins actually start to like separate and get like split up more, so they're not as big as a group. They're like, stay away from the shadows.
Hmm.
That's a success.
Yay.
So round 2 of the montage. So anyone can make another skill. It just has to be a different skill than one that you've already chosen. It can be the same that someone else did, but it just has to be different from what you have chosen.
Can I make some sort of alchemical potion?
Can I yell at the goblin? Can I try to intimidate the goblins into fucking
Into submission?
into submission?
You can definitely, as you're running full speed ahead, you can definitely intimidate the crap out of them. Like get into their heads, break their morale. Yeah, I think that's definitely a role that you could do.
I do want to do that, but I'm also tempted to just try to help someone else out as well. What would helping out do?
How does the help work?
So you'll roll a power roll, and then if you get a tier 2, or tier 3, it gives them a boon or a double boon, I think. I will look at that right now.
But if you get a tier 1 success, you get in the way.
Yes.
Would I rather be responsible for fucking up, or would I rather be responsible for making someone else fuck up?
That's
Decisions.
I think I'd rather be responsible for fucking up. Because then it's fully my fault.
Is there a way, Callie, that you think you could assist Lilith's intimidation on these goblins?
Earth magic.
Doing what?
Doing earth magic, either flinging shit at them or creating more holes.
Do a little Momo from Avatar moment where Lilith is like punching at them and you're like throwing stones in front of her to make it look like she's earthbending.
Yes, exactly. Very
Oh
much.
my god.
That's hilarious.
That
yeah,
is
I'm gonna
hilarious.
say, so you make the assisted test, Callie. So you roll a power roll, and I'm gonna say you get an edge on this because this is just too funny.
What is it plus, or is it not plus anything?
It is when you attempt to assist another creature, make an easy test using the skill you choose. So it would be probably your reason score.
Okay, reason?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go 2. No magic or anything, no magic
You have an edge
reason?
as well.
Oh, so that's +4?
Yep, +4.
Yeah. Nice.
Alright.
Okay, come on. It's an easy check, so it has to
Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah,
Okay.
you with your magic, you start like narrowing the sewers as you're like creating pits on the side, and the goblins are getting in a very narrow lane. And then just like a bull getting ready to charge, Lilith charges out from the darkness, and they're just like screaming. Lilith, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check, test, but do it with a double edge.
I'm gonna say, as I'm charging at him, get me that prick that blinded me, and I'll let the rest of you live without your spine ripped out.
Woo!
So double edge, you said?
Yeah, it's a double edge.
Double edge plus whatever it is.
Double edge plus 1 for presence, 2 for intimidate. Fucking hell.
13.
So
But-
that's a tier 3.
But it's a tier 3. Yeah, no. A lot of the goblins seeing you charge Some of them are so scared that they willingly jump into the pits. As
Better
you
than
charge
having
through,
me slowly
you
hurt them.
you see a goblin point out and say, "Hey, I ain't no curse spitter. I ain't no curse spitter. That's him up there. That's not me, please." And you see that you have actually now made it to the front of this group of goblins, and you see the curse spitter at the head of the party. And
far
beyond
ahead?
him, you see that there is a bit of light, as you can see the opening of the sewers into the bay.
Question.
Yes.
No, it's someone else needs to. Never mind. I was gonna ask, can I throw this goblin and try to hit the curse spitter?
That would be another check.
It's
So I
a
think,
whole separate thing.
yeah.
So someone else has.
yeah,
to.
I think Corin.
Come on. You got this.
Wait, what am I doing?
You gotta do some sort of skill check.
Oh, right. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if there was a
We just need
specific thing that I was
one
trying
more
to do.
success.
Okay, cool.
Come on. It's one success or one failure, so.
Let's see.
All our fucking cards on the table.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be like a help thing because like I could do like a gymnastics kind of thing and just be leaping across the rooftops, but I don't feel like that really like benefits the group so much as it just kind of gets me down there faster.
Well, you getting there faster does benefit the group. You can
You can
cut off
flank.
the goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
And also, there's no roofs to jump over, but.
Oh,
if we're in
right.
the
Sorry.
sewer.
I keep picturing that we've already gotten out of the sewers.
No, you haven't gotten out of the sewers yet.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost free.
Then in that case, I could just do an endurance, just kind of make a full sprint.
Okay. Yeah.
To try to cut him off.
Come on.
Yeah.
We believe in you. Come on. Big
I
money,
believe
big
in you,
money, big
Spring
money.
Break.
Spring
Alright.
break. I believe in you.
Boop. And boop. All right.
Let's go.
Tier
Tier
2, it's a medium test, and you successfully are able to slide down a large waterfall of sewage as you make your way kind of past a shortcut, and getting ahead, you see that there is a light, and you come to the end of this large sewage that drains into the docks, and behind you, you can hear the sounds of the waves and of ships getting ready to evacuate. And as soon as the goblins come up, you kind of press yourself against the wall, hiding in the shadows. At the last second, you jump out, and before they even have the time to think, the flank is made. You and Lilith just absolutely tear these goblins to shreds. And you hear from behind you, "Wait, my friends! Wait! Let me have some fun too!" You run so fast! He's like catching his breath. Julius eventually gets a good stab in towards an already dead goblin. He's like, "Aha! Take this! Ah! Fiend!"
Yep.
Fiend. Hunger.
Congratulations, you guys have successfully made it to the docks.
Yay.
You see the docks ahead of you, and before today, the docks symbolized prosperity, opportunity, and freedom. But today, the docks only symbolize safety, and even then, the word is tenuous. The waters are dotted with ships crammed full of people, and panic courses up and down the dock every time the aerial troops blow up another ship, and it slips slowly to the watery grave. In the further distance, a long, slow tentacle uncurls from the water, crashes down over a ship, and wrenches it into the briny deep. But even that is not the most pressing danger. As you arrive at the docks, one of Ajax's men, a high-ranking commander by the looks of him, is gleefully slaughtering civilians at the docks, bearing his way to a large ship. "There's nowhere to run!" he mocks. gesturing his men forward to continue the massacre. Yield now to the might of the Iron Saint. Ha 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 ha. I am going to pull up the map here. As you guys have successfully made it to the docks. Where's our boy Julius?
Julius Caesar.
And you can see there is just panicked civilians
Whoa.
all running about, getting onto these
Jesus.
ships, trying to desperately get these ships to leave. The fire from the city is now approaching, and getting closer and closer. You can see above you, there are still some Hawk Lords that actually, you know what, at this point, because actually you've negotiated with the Hawk Lords, you notice that there were some Hawk Lords in the sky, but they seem to kind of be circling around and not dropping any more iron orbs. They're kind
that's
of
nice.
being a little belligerent in their service of Ajax. But with that, there is one last thing to get these people to safety. One last thing in the way. The Blackguard Phoenix and his legionnaires of
there we go.
Ajax.
I have a question first.
Okay, I have an answer first.
Okay, so first, are our resources tying over from the previous combat?
No, so resources go away, but you guys get 2 victories. One
That
for
was my
helping
follow-up.
One for helping the Raiden Whites against the goblins, and 2 for the successful montage test. So you should be at like
Thank you.
8 now.
I think I'm at 7.
Yeah,
7.
it's
Yeah,
7.
we're at 7.
Andrew, would you want to roll a d10?
Hell yeah.
Come
All right.
on.
Go for it.
Big money.
Woo!
Big money.
No!
That is a big
Yeah,
No.
let's go.
Fuck.
That's why you
Alright.
wanted me to roll, because I've always been rolling shit.
All right.
Damn it.
I'm here for this. Let me get my villain
I'm changing
power
my
out.
dice.
Yeah, probably should have done that.
Oh, this is epic. All right. Julius Caesar looks at you and says, "This is worse than I imagined. We must get these people to safety." With that, the Blackguard Phoenix is going to look over, and he's going to just casually run up and slaughter both of these civilians.
Oh.
Oop.
And he's
Well,
just gonna
better than us.
be laughing and saying, "Yield to the Iron Saint, your overlord!" Ha ha ha! He turns around and he looks over at the group. Get them! And he is going to use his maneuver to point at Lilith and mark Lilith.
I'm marked?
You are marked.
Damn.
Dick.
Can't believe he's pointing out a lesbian. I cannot believe
No.
that. That's homophobic. Homophobic.
Basically, it's the target is marked until the beginning of the Blackguard's next turn. Or not Blackguard, Blackguard's next turn. The Blackguard and their allies have an edge on attacks against marked target and do 2 extra damage.
Can take a little extra damage.
And then using their movement and their action, I'm trying to think. Oh no, that was his action to cut down the civilians. Yeah, so he's gonna step forward right here.
Oh.
All right, heroes.
Can I go first again?
Are you gonna open holes in the fucking docks?
Maybe.
Make sure there's a path for us to walk over.
Okay. All right. I get 9 essence, so I can use my ult. All right.
Wait,
Let's see.
oh yeah, shit.
Let's see.
9.
This is not movement. I'm just counting squares. right now.
Victories +2.
Because I can't really
Oh,
see
wow.
the squares. I
She
can't really see
starts
the
with
squares.
7 and then gets 2
let
on her turn.
me make them black.
Yeah,
Would that be better?
There we go.
Or how about that?
There
That's
we go.
better.
Okay, that's a little bit better, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As,
10,
as
11,
tempting
12.
as it
Oh,
is.
they are in range. All right, let's go. I don't even have to move. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do mostly small people cleanup, or do you
Yeah.
guys want me to go for the big guy?
Can you please do small people cleanup?
All right, we're gonna go for these two fuckers here. These
Oh.
fuckers here.
Cool.
These fuckers also here. Should I go for Human Raider or Death Acolyte?
I would go for Apprentice Mage 2.
Apprentice Mage 2. Alright,
Mages are scary.
that is gonna cut us off from the dock, most likely,
Oh,
though.
yeah, you're right. Then yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, that's gonna cut off the dock unless I can, like, just do it
I don't
on, like,
think
the corner.
I don't think there is a way to do something without completely blocking us off.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to leave that mage alone right now. And I think, do I go for the Human Raider or Death Acolyte too? Alright, fuck it. I'll go for Human Raider as well. And then just like no, can you move it one more to the right and like interlink it between these two? So like he's
Here?
on, yeah, like that.
Go ahead and roll how many? 1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
1,
5,
2.
6, 7.
Alright.
I think this is the most you've gotten in one go.
Yeah, this is
1,
wild.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 7 of them. Let us see. This is gonna be
Alright.
7 rolls.
What are you doing? Storm Mage first or last or whatever or what?
We're gonna go human. We're gonna go Death Acolyte first, then Human Scoundrel B and C, Human Raider 1 and 2, and then the Storm Mage and Apprentice Mage.
Okay, you're just
Are
gonna
gonna be
have
the
to
last two.
individually just roll them and tell me who it's for.
Okay. All right, so let's go.
So this is for who?
That one is gonna be for Human Scoundrel B.
Okay, Human Scoundrel B.
So
Okay, so they fall.
Does this make like earth underneath, or do they fall into the water?
They fall probably underneath the dock into the water.
Nice.
All right, so Human Scoundrel C, that's the second roll.
I'm gonna say, let's suspend some disbelief here. I'm gonna say you actually do make a pit of earth.
All right.
All right.
So that one's gonna be Death Acolyte 1.
Okay. So far all of them are falling in.
Yes.
Oh my
Death-
gosh.
That's gonna be Human Raider 1.
Okay.
That is Human Raider 2, so Human Raider 2 gets out. And then what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now it's gonna be the Storm Mage and Apprentice Mage 1.
In which order?
We're gonna go Storm Mage first.
Woo! All right.
Damn it. They
Let's
get
go.
out. And then this one's Apprentice Mage. Well, I was bound to get some bad rolls after getting some good ones, so...
You got 4 people in the holes.
Mm.
I think you did good.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna have
I'm also gonna persist on it, so
Okay.
we're gonna do that. But yeah. I think that's gonna wind up being my turn.
So Death Acolyte is gone. Human Scoundrel is taking 12 damage. Insane. Human Raider 1 is gone. And Human Scoundrel B is going to take 12 damage. All right. And you know what? I think I'm going to have the Storm Mage and his Hedge Wizards, his Apprentice Mages go. He's going to move up, and he's going to shoot out a lightning bolt. Probably towards Callie. Seeing another wielder of elemental forces and magic. Getting a little jealous. It's going to be a lightning bolt. That does 8 lightning damage to you, Callie.
Ooh,
Oop, what am I at? That means I am at 6.
Whew.
good news. You have a potion for your next turn. If you're
Um,
still.
and then the 2 apprentice mages are going to range 10. One's going to attack Lilith, and the other one's going to attack Julius Cheeser.
No.
Not
Julius
Julius
Cheeser.
Cheeser.
That's a tier 2, and then a tier 2. So Lilith and Julius both take 4 lightning damage.
Pathetic.
And then they are going to back up.
I would.
All right, and then it is heroes.
You good if I go, Andrew, or do you?
Yeah,
wanna
go for it.
Cool. 1. Oh, I cannot move.
Oh, sorry.
You're not able to move,
There we
bestie.
go. Now you can move.
Thank you.
Mm.
1. I'm gonna take a leap. 2, 3. Superhero landing. 5, 6. I'm gonna use my ult here.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
First of
wait,
all,
wait, wait.
first,
Hang on. Let me see if I can do anything. Let me see if I can do
I gain 2 rage, so I'm at 9 rage. Right.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me what that ult is.
I am using blood for blood. I'm using blood for blood. I have moved a lot of squares. I have double edge on might test and resistance. Well, that's a power roll, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I get +4 damage, +1 from my kit, +1 from slashing with the tail, plus whatever I roll.
Whew. All right.
And then
So
I can do more.
go ahead and make me a power roll first.
Let's start with the power roll. So +2. Yeet. Come on. I'll take a mid.
So, at the moment that you attack, he uses parry. The effect of the attack is reduced by 1 tier, and then its
Okay,
damage is
well-
halved. So treat it as a tier 1, and then tell me the total damage, and I'll have it.
Okay, well, I'm working on it. He is still weakened and bloodied until the end of the turn.
Even at tier
Weakened
1?
and bleeding. Even at tier 1. This is my ult.
Whoa! That's crazy. That's tier 1.
Tier 3 success, it's end of encounter.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull up the...
Not ending the encounter, but it has the effects until the end of the encounter.
Yeah, it has the effect until the end of the
Yeah,
encounter.
that's still wild.
Oh.
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, that's why I was so confused.
Yeah.
Lilith is gonna bite her tongue as she swings, taking 1 damage. Okay, so I gain an additional 2d6 damage because I did that. 7. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, you're getting my ult. Okay, so that's 7 plus 7 from the base, 14 plus 1, so 15 plus 4, 19 plus 1 from the tail, 20.
All right, so it's gonna get half to 10.
10,
but it's
he's
still
weakened and bleeding.
till 10 damage, weakened and bleeding. Just not great.
And as my maneuver,
Oh my gosh.
as my maneuver, I'm gonna move 1 more square. Try to shove into the water. Don't know how well heavy armor does with swimming.
All right, I think he also has some stability though. So go for it.
All right, let's see. Okay, so I am at 4 rage right now, so I don't get double edge on this. Oh, is it a test? Yeah,
It's a
no,
power
it's
roll.
power
Yeah,
roll.
it's a power roll.
So plus might, so what does weakened do again?
All your ability power rolls and tests take a bane.
Okay. So it's just +2 then. All right. Come on.
Oh, are you weakened as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
14, tier 2. So I can push 3.
All right. You push 3, and he goes 1, and he catches himself, his heavy armor, keeping him in place. He has a stability of 2.
All right. I take up my pugilist stance and get ready for him to come at me.
I
And that's
keep
the end of my
forgetting that
turn.
you're just wielding your bare hands. Oh,
I
that's
am
that's awesome.
I know.
Hmm. All right, so it is human scoundrel's gonna go 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5 at the edge, and then is going to use Rapper and Dagger. And I'm gonna wait, no, not Rapper and Dagger. I'm gonna spend 3 victory points and use Dagger Storm. So it is going to shift 2, so it gets next to Julius, and then it's going to make a dagger attack. So it's going to do 4 damage. And then this Death Acolyte is going to get on these steps right here. And actually, you know what? It's not. It's going to get right here and target you, Lilith. And a bolt of necrotic energy shoots out. Whoa!
Ooh, that was almost a crit. All right.
You take 5 corruption damage.
Ouch.
And you notice that as the necrotic energy is pulling out your life essence, it's being channeled into the Blackguard Phoenix, and he regains stamina.
At least he's still bleeding. He'll take 4 damage at the start of his turn. I believe it's 4.
Okay. Corwin, do you want to go? Do you want to let Julius go because he's your teammate?
I think I'm gonna go.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go straight in with another blade dance.
Nice.
Okay.
And here's what we're gonna do. So I'm going to coat a few arrows. Oh, actually, wait. Because I realized like a minute after I did this last time that I did it wrong. Because the 2-shot does look like it's one roll. Blade dance
Is
a roll
multiple.
per person that I'm attacking.
Okay.
Like that does specify it in the effect, so I'm gonna do that correctly this time.
So I assume you're gonna kind of go dancing around this pit like that.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, so my movement's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am so sorry. I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back. The
Corwin
motherfucker
is
parried me.
Yeah.
He buried you?
I did 20 damage, but it got halved.
Oof.
And now Corwin has a.
I'm going on a death spree.
So go ahead and roll all your power rolls.
All right, so the first attack that I make is the only one that gets the coat the blade effect.
Okay.
And then everything else is just going to be straight rolls. So
Okay.
first roll is going to be Human Scoundrel B. All right, so that is so that's going to be 8 damage to him.
Okay.
Nice.
And then Human Raider 2.
Oh, another 8? Or no?
No. That's just going to be 4.
4.
And then Death Acolyte 2.
Oh!
Double ones. That's all right. That's still it's a 3.
All right.
And then finally, the big boy, Blackguard Phoenix. Come on.
Please.
That's another 3.
All right. They already used their trigger. Yes, they can't.
Yeah, to parry
They
me.
can't. All right. All right. I'm gonna say that the scoundrel and raider are gonna go. Let's see here. The scoundrel is gonna get up to here, and then throw a dagger at Callie.
No.
But doesn't he need to use his action to get out of the pit?
Well, he uses his full movement, which gets him 2 away from the top, and then I'm gonna spin. I only have 2 villain power. I don't have 3. Yeah, he uses his whole turn. He uses his whole turn to get out. He doesn't have anything left.
Good.
The human raider, however, is. Whoa, that's cool. It's going to use hand axe. So effect, the raider can make a range 5 free strike before this attack. So he's just gonna throw an axe at Julius.
At point blank. So
Yeah, and
at
it's
least
gonna
he takes a bane.
1, 2. Well, no. The raider, this guy.
Oh, the raider.
Yeah. And then he is going to rush in with his second kind of larger axe.
No.
Not Julius Cheeser.
And that does another 4 damage.
Ouch. How's he doing?
Well, we're about to see. Julius is going to say a prayer to Saint Paulo. And then okay. Oh no, that's awesome. He's gonna say, "Ha! Over here!" And he's going to make the human raider dance as he like pokes at his feet, and then eventually he goes for a feint attack and sweeps him out from under his feet, and he goes into the pit, and he's gone.
Yo!
Nice.
And he
Nice.
shifts
Good
into
job,
his space.
Julius Cheeser.
And he's going to look at this human scoundrel and say, "You dirty scoundrel, on guard!" Damn!
Yeah.
Let's go!
He's going crazy.
Cheeser, let's go.
Cheeser, my boy!
He's popping off.
Oh my gosh. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And then he can shift 2 squares and target another creature. He's gonna shift over to Death Acolyte and then target Death Acolyte.
Then he gets
the
a full
hell?
other fucking turn.
That hits. And I think what tier 2 does 5 damage. The Death Acolyte has 5 stamina. Bye bye,
Nice.
Death
Nice.
Acolyte.
I want to know the best part about all this.
What?
He gets to stab someone again.
Oh yeah, true. He's got a crit.
Oh my god!
to-
Yeah, he
gets another
does.
action.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to this guy who's just now well, I don't think he can get over there. He's gonna go back here and attack the human scoundrel.
How about
Another tier 2. Man, this guy is
nice?
killing it. Oh my gosh, and that kills. Oh my god.
This man is
Oh
a
my
murder
god, he's on
machine.
fire! You see this tiny little rat man just like about like, you know, he's like 2, maybe 3 feet tall, and he is like dodging and rolling and ducking and stabbing and parrying. And he looks over to you and to Callie, and he's feeling like hot stuff, and he gives you a little wink.
Honestly, yeah. That
Fair
man's
enough.
killing it.
I would like you to direct your attention to the west side of the dock, where one of the largest ships is getting ready to take port, or take to get out of port. And you hear
Lesbians.
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 Dundee.
They kind of get closer. You see that there are 2 familiar women, as well as a wizard and a little halfling, that are trying to desperately get on the boat, but they're kind of being shoved and pushed around as there's just panic. Eventually, you hear someone say, "No more room, just go, just go!" And that's when a giant orb falls out of the sky. Boom!
Whoa.
Shattering the front of the ship.
They broke their damn promise.
There are screams, and actually these aren't from the Hawklords. You look back at the
okay.
city, and Ajax's forces have taken control of the city's trebuchets and like their own defenses, and they're using their
Oh,
catapults and
no.
trebuchets to attack the ships on the bay.
Well,
Another one,
shit.
boom, crashes into the water, breaking apart the dock now, and the main large ship, starts to slowly sink as people are basically, some of them just immediately blown up by the shrapnel, and others are still alive. This civilian goes down, this one goes down, this one goes down, and this one goes down. Top of round 2, I get some villain power. And then
the
who wants to
villain.
go?
The villains go, remember?
Yes. Thank you
I'm
for
sorry.
reminding me.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Teacher, I think we had homework.
Oh
No.
my! Oh wow!
It is a DM courtesy.
Wow.
It is
I know.
a GM
That's
to GM courtesy.
insane. Whoa.
I'm
Whoa. Hey guys, listen, no PvP. No PvP. Come on.
kidding.
No
being
PvP, all right?
I'm back. I'm back.
All right, so the villains are going to go. So Blackguard Phoenix, he's weakened and bleeding until the end of his turn, or your turn?
My turn.
Okay.
So I don't know how much damage the bleeding does though.
Well, bleeding doesn't innately do any damage. Bleeding just means that he can't use healing.
Oh. Okay,
That's how bleeding
okay,
works.
so I have a separate ability. Never mind. That's a specific attack thing.
I'm gonna say that the storm mages, seeing the chaos of the docks like past them, they turn back around, and I think the storm mage. Yeah, he is going to run up right here.
Oh.
And slam his staff into the ground. I'm gonna spend some villain power.
Risky.
And
Getting so close.
Going to use Gust of Wind. So I need Corwin and Lilith to make me a might resistance roll.
Is this forced movement?
It is.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking, because can I willingly fail this kind of thing?
You probably don't want to.
You said this is a might resistance roll?
Yeah, you know what?
Yes.
I'll do them. I'll just roll.
My otherworldly grace
12.
gives me an edge on resistance rolls.
Oh wait,
And
I think
also, don't you have an edge on resistance roll?
I have an edge.
Oh, never
so
mind,
add
never
two.
mind. That's Wood Elf. I mean, that's Ellie's character.
Add,
Yeah, but
I do add 2, but
Andrew has
a
the
4.
edge because Andrew is also a load elf.
Well,
All right,
no.
Andrew, go ahead and roll resistance might.
That's a 14. Not that it matters.
Oh, tier 1. Okay, Corwin,
Mm,
you are slid 5 and slowed. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the water.
Fuck.
That was like 6.
All right.
5 in the water.
Okay.
One-
And you are
How
slowed.
far am I? Before you move me, just tell me how far.
Slide 3.
No, I'm gonna use my triggered action to relentless toss.
What does that
I'm going
mean?
to spend. Okay, so, it is my triggered action from my subclass. Effect: you may select a new
Oh.
target of the same size or smaller within distance to be force moved instead. You may increase the force move distance by a number of squares equal to your might score. I am going to spend a rage to double that. So let's see, that's slide
What?
3. So I add 4, so I slide 7. I throw the Storm Mage into the water.
Did you just reverse Uno? This Storm Mage
I
casting his
judoed the-
own.
Yeah, I used
What?
the magic of judo to throw the fucking Storm Mage.
Wait, okay, read the trigger, please. Read the trigger for me.
Okay. Type triggered. Trigger, the target self is force moved. I just threw him in the water. No, even better.
Don't say it.
1, 2, 3.
Don't Don't say it.
I'm gonna throw him into the Blackguard Phoenix with 7 tiles worth of force.
Oh my
To the
god.
face.
Oh my god. All right.
Yet Uno reversed.
Uh This is so stupid. Yeah, I guess he's gonna take damage. I gotta look at this real quick to see like how this exactly
if I'm
works.
remembering correctly, 7 tiles of movement point blank is a lot.
Slamming into objects.
Nope, not that.
Forced movement. Okay.
Slamming into creatures.
When you force
The
move a
object's
creature,
movement.
when you force move a creature onto another creature, the movement ends, and both creatures take 1 damage for each square remaining in the first. Whoa! So both of them
So both
take
take
7
7
damage.
On a triggered action. For context, a square foot of stone can take 6 damage before it's destroyed.
Yeah, you slam them into each other.
They both
That's
take 7 damage.
that's stupid. So that was the Storm Mage's maneuver. So at
That
this
was my
point,
trick.
it's pretty pissed off. It's going to move.
I've already used my triggered action.
Yeah, so you can't do free strike. And it's gonna
I
target
did
you
better.
with a lightning bolt.
Fuck you.
Oh!
Tier 3 lightning
Deserved.
bolt.
You take 11 lightning damage.
I'm still standing.
What's your stamina? What the heck?
I'm at 6 right now.
The
I am
Apprentice
winded.
Mage 1 is going to target Corin, who's in the water with
What?
lightning.
No!
What the fuck?
Dick move.
I'm gonna say he gets an edge on that attack, so that
Do
goes
all of them get to go
to.
first? Because one of us had
Yeah,
a
Well,
first
they're
no,
a
try.
Ellie,
group, so
they're a
the
group.
wizards are a group together. So Corin, you take
Okay.
4 lightning damage.
I'm gonna use my triggered action.
Bitch, how?
You know, because
You are in the water. You are doggy paddling.
I'm gonna use my water defensive roll.
I will say, going under the water would be effective because the electricity would disperse like a lot.
Okay, all right. You want to use it, you can use it. That's fine. That's fine. So you take.
All right, so I'm gonna I'm
S-
gonna
you take-
shift up to 2 squares and then have the triggered damage.
Do you want to get back on the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take
Yeah,
2
I'm
lightning
gonna-
damage.
Oh god.
Oh,
Um,
wait, hang on. I was here, right?
yes.
Yeah, you're right
I
there.
think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, half the trigger damage. Yeah.
Prentice Mage 2 is going to target Lilith with a lightning
Oh wait, what
strike.
was the damage?
2.
2. Cool.
Well, it
half
was
to 1.
4, but you half to 2.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
4 have to.
Lilith, you take 4 lightning damage, and you are slowed.
I'm slowed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm at 2 stamina.
Uh,
I'm still
that-
standing.
Is the wizard's turn.
Can I please go? Ellie, Andrew.
If you want to go, you can go.
I feel like I will die if I do not. Well, I will die. I'll probably end up being knocked into the negatives anyway, but
Hmm.
do I go
Yeah,
for the
go for it.
Storm Mage or the Blackguard?
I say the Blackguard. I could probably get the Storm Mage on my turn or on Corwin's turn.
Alright, sounds good. So slowed means my movement is halved, correct?
That
Yes.
is correct.
Okay, first. Oh, there's our first. There it is. Okay, but I am at Rage 4, so I am gonna take 1 step, 2, 3. And I'm gonna. Do I do one of the special abilities? It'll drop my rage really far low, and I won't get a lot of the benefits anymore. But it'll also do a lot more damage.
That's up to you.
As a
Yeah,
reminder, because this is a new turn, just to remind you, Blackguard Phoenix
Mm-hmm.
has his triggered action.
Yeah, true. And if I take his triggered action, then there's a certain elf, woad elf rogue behind me. I am going to. You know what? No, I'm gonna do an impaling strike.
Okay. Go for it.
Wait, impale. Do I want to do impaling or let's dance? We're gonna do let's do let's dance instead. The difference being the extra effect. All right, it is a might power roll. Come on, big money.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Tier 1.
Okay, so I still do 4, 8, 9 slashing with my tail. So 9 damage. Oh, 10 damage.
I'm gonna add 2 because I'm gonna use my triggered action. My
There we
triggered ability.
go.
Finally,
12 damage.
the target makes a melee attack, which you did. The attack deals equal damage, extra damage equal to 3 times your reason score. Or if I spend
Oh.
1 essence, I can make it 4 times my reason score.
What are you gonna expend an essence or no?
I think I'm gonna spend an essence and make it 4 times, and that'll be an
Okay.
extra 8 damage.
8
So he
damage.
takes 18. 18. Does he still want to parry, or does he want to take the risk?
He is actually not going to parry.
All right.
Is that your turn though?
That is my action
Okay.
as a maneuver. Shove into the water with ye. I'm gonna fucking try. I gain an edge, so this is a +4. Come on, please. Into the water. Tier 2.
How much would that be?
Normally it would be push 3.
Okay. Oh, yes.
And I wanna... Yeah, I'm gonna push him... I have to push him in a straight line.
but it's 3, right?
yeah, it is.
He
3.
is
So
going to parry using his triggered action to reduce that to a tier 1,
Okay, so push 1.
but he has stability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, he used his triggered action, so
He did. And now I think that's the end of your turn. So he's going.
I have one more movement, so I'm gonna move back here.
Okay. The blackguard is now not going to be bleeding or weakened anymore.
Correct.
But would he still take like bleeding damage or something
There's no
like that?
bleeding
No, there's
doesn't
no
do
damage.
damage over time.
Oh, okay.
Bleeding is just you
That-
cannot heal.
I have a specific part of my kit that lets me do that.
Blackguard Phoenix is going to make a mace attack against you, Lilith.
I think no matter what, this is gonna bring me to
Um,
negatives. So
I'm gonna spend 3 villain points. The blackguard has an edge with the attack. If the target is already frightened or slowed before this attack is made, they are also dazed. So,
okay.
Wanna
Wait, so I
roll?
am dazed.
You are dazed. Oh, what the frick
Only a
is
tier
this
1.
horrible roll?
We
Because
love to see it.
I'll
You-
still be in the negatives.
You take 4 damage.
I'm at -2.
And you are dazed.
So I don't
And then-
even get a save from that.
As an effect, no, you are just dazed. As an effect, an ally within 10 can make a free strike against you.
All right.
And so this storm mage now, seeing that there's a moment where you are kind of like blown, you're kind of like staggered back from this mace attack, is going to charge up a bolt of lightning and jam it into your back, and you're going to take 5 lightning damage.
Whoa.
I'm at -7.
Then that was his action.
Wait, can I? What does stunned do?
Or what does
Dazed do.
dazed do?
Sorry.
Dazed means you can only take either a move, an action, or a maneuver. You can only take one.
Well, I was only going to be taking one generally anyway. And do triggered actions cause me to take damage? I think they do.
I would not know. You'd have to take a look at that.
I think they do.
But he is
I'm gonna
going
check.
to go ahead and spend another villain point.
Or use an action or triggered. Yeah, triggered actions do count.
Okay. I'm trying to see how this works. Charge.
I am a bad roll and a d6 away from dying right now.
Using 2 villain power, and he's going to charge over here towards Corwin.
No.
Yes.
Wait, didn't he already use his
Narita?
action? Like,
Yes, this is a villain action.
I'm. No, I'm not.
Charge. The blackguard shifts their speed. During or after this movement, they can make 2 mace attacks. So
What?
ah!
first mace attack on you. This is the big boss. You're gonna take 7 damage,
Oof.
and you're slowed.
I was already slowed.
And then it's gonna be a second mace attack against you.
Oh.
What's your stamina at?
Well.
You take 10 damage, and now you're slowed until you make a might resistance on your turn to end the effect. That
Is this
is
the second time Robin's gonna kill Andrew's character in this playtest?
that
In a playtest like this?
that is the big
Oh, I
villain
forgot I
turns.
died.
Yeah.
So it's the heroes. Julius squeaks out and says, Let me have at them!
I
Would
mean,
you like-
Julius has been ripping shit.
He has been ripping shit.
And what?
Are
The
you-
only other people that can go are that
Anyone but me.
human scoundrel as far as enemies, or
Yeah, human scoundrel's the only enemy that hasn't gone.
all right. So do we just let Julius go, and then and then probably Corwin goes, and then I go last, or something like that?
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
He is going to dash over here, kind of putting his little tiny
Mhm.
2 to 3 foot body in front of you, Lilith, and he is going to look at the storm mage and say, "On guard!" and attack. Damn!
Goddamn!
6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Julius can target one creature with this ability, shift 2 squares, and then target another creature. So he is going to just stay where he is, and he's going to target Blackguard.
Come on, crit, crit,
Come
crit,
on, come on,
crit,
come on, come
crit.
on, baby! Damn
Oh.
it!
He's able to get some check damage in. 2 damage. And I think, let's see here.
Julius, get out of there!
He's gonna use his fancy footwork to slide the storm mage into the sink.
Into...
Ha ha! And he looks up at Phoenix and he goes, "Oh, you think you're so big now, huh? Huh? You will not hurt my friends. They have saved my wife and child, and now I owe them this."
I really appreciate him.
The scoundrel is going to go, who hasn't even had a chance to go yet.
Oh, that's right. He spent the whole combat just climbing out of a hole.
And is going to, I think I have enough movement. Going to charge in towards you, but Julius is going to kind of get in the way and take the damage for you.
That's sweet of him.
He's going to take 4 damage. And he's a little slow with his parry, and the dagger kind of cuts pretty deep, and there's a moment where you hear like a sound, like a squeak sound of like air escaping his lungs. On guard! And he goes to attack again. All right, Corwin, Callie.
There's
Right.
no other enemies, so you two can freely go.
Corwin can go.
Yeah. Let's see.
God.
Jumping is just like part of movement.
Yes,
Correct.
part of your move action. When you take your move action, you can jump as part of that.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna load up a 2-shot. I'm gonna coat my arrow. And I'm gonna aim it at Blackguard Phoenix and the Storm Mage.
Okay, and you will have a bane on this attack.
Ah, damn.
Do you have any way to like disengage and back up without using an action?
You can shift, but that would take your movement.
True.
All right, are you gonna shift and then do the arrows, or arrows with a bane?
Sorry, I'm reading.
Okay.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. So these civilians are safely escaped now. But the ones over here are not.
Okay. I want to suggest a thing, and you can tell me if this
Okay.
works. I want to use my maneuver, throw down a smoke bomb, and then while concealed by the smoke bomb, shift back to here and like grab the side of the boat and like hide off the side of the boat and
Yeah.
then use my action from hidden to make an attack.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, you could do that.
Cool. Hell yeah. All right. So, smoke bomb. I hide by the boat, and then while hiding, make an attack with an edge. Awesome. Oh, Jonesy's doing weird meows.
Meow. Meow.
Go over, Jonesy. Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna do a 2-shot with edge.
Come on, come on. Tier 2.
Tier 2. All right.
Oh, and that's well, it wouldn't matter. It was still tier 2. But there's another +2 on that.
14.
So that is 6 damage on, like 6 on Blackguard
Yep.
Phoenix and 6 on Storm Mage.
All right. And you are no longer hidden as you revealed
That
your
is
location.
correct.
All right. And then Callie.
Okay. I come in. I persist. I make
Wait, hang
a
on.
new.
Before you do that, I think, does someone have a triggered action?
You don't have anything. It's my turn.
I don't have anything. You're right.
I mean, the Blackguard's already used his
Yeah,
triggered
he's already
reaction,
used like
triggered
all
action.
of his shit.
So
Yep.
has Storm Mage.
All right, go
All right.
ahead. No!
Into the pit!
No! That's exactly where I didn't want you to put a pit. Because I was thinking, like, oh, you're not going to put a pit there because Corwin's there. Oh!
Warwick's got to escape on the right side.
All right, first roll for the Blackguard.
All right.
Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, so it's +2.
Come on.
Yes!
Oh, it was a shit
Oh!
roll. All right. Damn it.
God damn it.
Fuck. All right. Fuck it.
Not only did that not work, it also brought the Storm Mage back onto land.
Okay, fuck it. We're going. I have enough essence to do my ult as an action. We're making 4 more holes.
No,
What?
God.
What are you doing? What do you mean?
More holes.
This is 4 more holes, baby girl.
4 hole? What?
We're going a hole here,
Screw
a
being
hole,
an earthbender, she's a
a
hole
hole on
mage.
this guy, a hole on this motherfucker, and we're just gonna say
Christ.
fuck it and block off the.
Yeah, honestly, at this point.
Okay, roll for Scoundrel.
Roll for hole.
Roll for hole. Nice. Into the pit.
He's in a pit again.
Is he still? How is he still alive?
He's
He
still
took-
alive.
Another 12 damage.
He's still alive. He's in the
He's
pit.
just angry now.
All right, roll for the blackguard. No!
Yes.
How much damage?
He falls down 6 squares into the hole, and I believe that's 12 damage.
You see the blackguard phoenix getting ready a nasty swing on Lilith, who is dazed and slowed and kind of out of it. And as he lifts his mace, the earth opens up and consumes him. He is dead. Roll for the storm mage.
All right. Bad roll.
Okay. And then apprentice mage 1.
Into the hole. Into the hole.
Damn it!
And then apprentice
Not
mage
roll.
2.
Come on, into the hole. Or
Into
a
the
crit.
pit. Into the pit. Damn it!
All right. This is crazy.
This is so dumb.
This is insane and stupid.
Well, if we go to another turn, I'm gonna persist and I'm gonna do at least another hole.
And then they can't even shift anywhere.
Uh,
Because
You
it's
should be
all
able to get up the
hole.
wall. You should be able to get up the wall on the right. I think you can get a
Maybe.
dock there. Looks like the boat's tied to it, so you should be able to hop that.
I will say, Ellie, you did permanently damage one of the dinghies, the one Corwin's on.
But there's other dinghies.
yeah, your boat starts to sink.
Yeah.
All right, so top of the round, there are
Hold
more.
on, let me.
What?
No, you're good.
What?
I'm gonna...
If I
You-
swear
you
to God, if
she
you
does
say you're
have a
gonna make
maneuver.
one more hole, I'm gonna lose it.
She
I
does have a
will
maneuver.
lose it.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna use my whole maneuver.
Um,
Oh, wait,
so
why did I get shoved into the pit?
At
Into the
the-
hole?
You
No.
did.
at the top of the round, the civilians are going to carefully run over here, towards this ship to kind of these two ships to the south. These civilians are unfortunately cut off, and then boom! Another huge, massive meteor
God.
catapult strikes into the bay, almost getting you, Corwin.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
Mm.
With that, the storm mage and his apprentice mages, I think they are going to, the storm mage is going to take a lightning bolt shot at Julius.
No!
Not Julius.
on.
So, and then the other two apprentice mages, one mage is going to go for Corwin. Corwin, you also take 2 lightning damage.
You still in the positives, buddy?
Wait, did you say I take 2 lightning damage?
Yes.
I'll use my triggered action so that I still have 1 HP
And a dream.
and a dream. And I shift 2 this way.
Noise.
This apprentice mage 2 is going to charge up a lightning strike and shoot it over towards Lilith. Lilith, what's your stamina?
I'm at -7. I can go to -13.
Well, you take 2 points of lightning damage.
Okay. -9. Now, if someone heals me, it takes 2 people helping me recover to bring me back.
Hmm.
So this is bad.
Julius is basically going to use his turn to try and heal you if you want him to go. Otherwise, who else wants to go?
Can
You can let
I
Julius
do
go.
something heroic?
Let Julius heal
bad
you
is-
first and then go.
No, but that's not heroic.
Do it, because otherwise you might roll a d6 and you might just be dead before you do anything.
Yeah, that's the point. You know what? But if we let Julius heal me, then the mages actually get. No, the mages win. The only person left is the scoundrel.
And he's
Oh,
in a
yeah.
hole.
So yeah, strategically that makes sense.
Okay, Julius is going to spend his action and allow you to spend a recovery.
I'm at 0.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Does that mean if you're at zero, does that mean you could heal though? Or is it only
No,
when you're
no,
at
no.
1?
It's at 1. When you hit
You
0.
have to be at 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
0 or lower.
Okay, the scoundrel is going to, because I have
He has to
the
climb out
villain
of the
power
hole.
for it. I think it's 3 villain power. Oh my gosh, going to use Dagger Storm. The scoundrel
He's-
makes a rapier and dagger attack. Oh, that's what that's
From
supposed
the
to be.
pit?
I was
Scoundrel's still
wondering-
in the pit.
Well, no. So he uses a movement to get 2 squares from the top of the pit, and then it says the scoundrel makes a rapier and dagger attack against 3 creatures or objects and shifts 2 either before or after each attack. So he's going to shift.
Shift 2, get to the top. But then he's in one of our hostile spaces.
Shift 2. I think he's going to get right here, and he's going to do a stab at Julius.
Monster.
Julius is currently trying to help you get off of the floor, trying to staunch your wounds, and he goes, "It's okay. You still have fight in you. We can win this together." And he looks down, and there's a tip of the blade pointing out of his stomach.
No.
God damn it, no!
And he drops his sword, and he falls to his knees. And he's sputtering he's kind of gasping for air. And then he's going to shift, not even taking a moment to blink, and going to attack Corwin.
What?
What?
Oh, no, wait. He's down. So he's going to actually shift in this space. You see him shift in this space, and he kicks Julius Caesar
Oh my god.
down this hole. And he looks over at Lilith and is going to make an attack. You take 4 damage.
Can I say, as he does that, as he goes to stab me, I grab his blade, and that's what I take damage from? Just, he rolled bad.
Yeah, sure.
It's
and
not like
then,
condition, it's just...
once he gets you down where you are dying, he is going to shift 2 more again and attack
What?
Corwin.
What?
That's what this
He
says.
had so many
Listen, this says
attacks.
the scoundrel makes a rapier and dagger attack against 3 creatures and shifts
This
2
is like
before.
his 4th or 5th.
No, it says this is his
No,
3rd. It
that's
shifts
his
2
that's his
before or
third.
after each attack.
Well, it's all up to you, Callie.
Yeah, it's me and Callie.
You take 7 damage.
You have a potion, though. You can use that as your maneuver.
Corin, you take 7 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, Corwin, make sure to use the potion.
All right, Corwin,
Yeah.
Lilith, Callie. Who's gonna
Okay.
go?
Literally, none of us have gone, so who
Okay.
should go?
So, what does daze remind me? Daze means I can only
You can
move,
only do one action,
maneuver, or
maneuver.
action.
Yeah, move.
While you're
maneuver,
dazed, you
or
can
Ah.
only do one thing on your turn. Use a maneuver, use an action, or use a move.
I never got to... When did I get that, and how... Do I not get to save from that?
It was because
hang
you were
on.
already slowed
Yes,
when
let me
the
look
Phoenix,
at
Yeah.
the
Black
thing real
Towered
quick.
Phoenix did
God,
his
is
thing.
it? I haven't gotten to go since then.
I don't think you have. They're
Yeah,
dazed.
because he brought me down to dying.
Because that was last turn.
End of turn. So you're still dazed.
How bad is the How bad is the scoundrel looking?
Oh, he has like single digits.
I'm picking up Julius Caesar's sword where he left it, and I'm throwing it at his head.
Range, a free strike.
A
Free strike.
range. First,
Rage.
I take 4 damage.
Oh
No,
shoot.
that's my damage.
Oh damage.
Then my rage. Okay. I'm now at 6. I haven't moved, so I can't get the bonus from my rage damage, so this is just a might power roll.
Are you not dead yet?
No, I'm at negative
No.
8. Julius Caesar saved my life.
Oh, right.
It's tier 2.
That might
So
do it.
It's not a ton, but I have a fuck ton of damage. It is only 5 damage.
It's only 5 damage. I'm going to
in-
share a screenshot of his current stamina.
Oh, just
4. Let's fucking go.
in her stunned state, she's barely processing what's going on. Her hand is bleeding. Julius Caesar just got kicked into the pit. She picks up the sword where he dropped it, and in a mindless rage throws it, cracking one of her ribs in the process. It nails him in the back of the head as he falls into the water.
He falls into the splash zone.
Can I make an adjustment?
Yes.
He falls into the pit instead.
Falls back into the pit.
Okay,
yes.
Falls back into the pit on the left.
Yeah. Insult to injury. I can't do jack shit.
Yeah, you can't do
else.
anything else. So
The good news is the mages already went.
Can I go?
yes.
All right. We're gonna do 1 essence.
Or sorry,
Oh,
it's between
wait,
you and
first
Corwin.
test.
So
Wait,
if Andrew's okay with that.
I'm
Uh,
gonna be back in.
Okay.
Do I?
Oh, wait.
How do
Well,
I?
well-
Do I get to save from being dazed?
Oh, you
or
are just no
slowed.
longer you're just no longer dazed and slowed.
Okay.
It's at the end of turn.
Wanted to be sure. I wanted to be sure of that. Sorry, Ellie.
You're
All right,
fine. All right,
Ellie?
so. All right. We're opening up way too many goddamn holes today, but
Are you opening more?
1 more for Storm Mage and Apprentice.
Please. Choke.
This map's gonna be
Oh.
more holes than map.
There's so many holes.
God damn, 11. Fuck. That wasn't the storm. That was the Apprentice Mage. This
Okay.
was the storm guy.
Into the hole.
Hi, yi, yi.
Get in the fucking hole, and then Apprentice Mage 1, because he's there, I'm going to lightning strike him.
Oh,
Is Storm Mage still alive?
yes.
You
God
gotta be
damn it.
fucking-
That is a
How much
tough
HP?
fucking mage.
What does that fucking asshole have? Alright, this is a 2 lightning damage on Apprentice Mage's 1.
Whenever a mage or their squad member takes damage. Oh no, an adjacent enemy. Okay. So how much damage?
2 damage, 2 lightning damage on him.
2 lightning damage. All right.
Should I move? Because I still have not moved at all this fight.
Can you get closer to us?
No, I'm staying where I am.
All right.
You-
Corwin.
All right. I'm doing a poison 2-shot on the apprentice mages.
Come on. Kill.
Little coat the
death,
tip.
coat the tip.
Yes.
Come on. God.
That's fine. I coded the tip. So that is 8 damage for each of them.
God.
8 damage. Oh, and they have a shared HP because they're minions. So both of them at the same
Yeah.
time, you pull back on your arrow, quickly coating it in like some weird looking flower on your arm, and you launch it, and it's both of them find their mark perfectly.
Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna use my movement, and I'll just jump to here.
Okay, and I need you to make
Wait,
me
are you
a
at
might.
negative?
I need you to make me a. Oh,
Oh shit! Yes, I am
you
at
need
negative.
to. You need to roll a
Yeah,
d6.
I need to roll. Shit.
You had a potion. I was gonna suggest you use that first, but
Yep.
is
I
it your
just
maneuver
totally
to come to
forgot.
tip though?
Yep.
You can't.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I just this is just a risk roll here. I might just straight up die.
Oh.
That might have
Wait,
been my
wait.
final
What do you?
heroic moment.
What do
Ooh.
you need to roll to live?
I have a 50-50 chance of living.
Oh.
'Cause
A
I'm-
four or a 3 or lower.
Like I'm at -6 and being at 10 will kill me.
Okay.
All right, so you need a 3 or lower. Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Listen, we've had low rolls. We've had low rolls.
Low
Like,
rolls,
come on.
low
Hang on. I'm
roll,
gonna clear.
Andy.
I'm gonna clear out this thing because I gotta see this in all of its beauty. All right. Okay. All right. 3. You need a 3, a 2, or a 1 to stay alive.
Come on, please.
Oh!
Corwin's alive.
I'm alive.
No,
Oh!
the likelihood one of us dies here is a coin flip.
Just
right.
don't move, and I can go and heal you guys.
You did.
And yeah,
you
and
chose
then
not to
I
move
jump
on your
over here
turn.
with my movement.
Make me a might resist roll to get rid of your slowed effect.
Oh, okay. So
Wait.
that is gonna have edge and -1.
You are no longer
Hey!
slowed.
Nice.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Top of the round. There is just one wizard left, the Storm Mage.
And he's in a chasm.
He's in a massive chasm.
He's in a massive chasm, yeah.
Now, when you make these holes, are they like linked together? Like you can expand the holes?
Oh yeah, in this
Yes.
case, since they're all close together, it's literally just a big ass L
From
hole.
the bottom of the pit, he has line of sight to Lilith.
Yeah. Yeah, Ellie.
Damn it! Sorry.
The Storm
I
Mage
don't think there's anything he can roll that I don't die here.
at the bottom of the pit, you hear him channel crackling lightning energy, and he is going to roll. He needs to get a tier 1 result for you to be alive.
I hex you, Robin. If you
Oh,
kill my character, I will not forgive you.
It does have a bane on it, because you technically have like high ground
High
or
ground.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, I still
Um,
hex you. A pox upon ye.
Pox upon ye, a pox upon your future children.
Oh.
This is fine.
Nope.
Lilith,
It's not fine.
you
It is.
go to turn around. You see, like, as you're looking around, it seems that the civilians, the Blackbottom civilians, seem to finally be getting to the furthest south boat that seems to be undamaged. They're gonna be able to make it out of here alive, but you're not gonna be joining them.
A moment of peace. She feels like she's atoned. She hopes she has.
You fall down, and I'm gonna say with just a little bit of stamina left, Julius Caesar is able to use all of his last life essence to kind of get out of the pit, just to be next to you, and you see kind of blood running down his lips. He looks at you and says, "It was an honor to fight next to you."
Well,
And yeah, Lilith, if there's anything you want to say before you are you fall into a deep eternal sleep.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Lilith drops on the dock, dead. Callie or Corwin?
I'm gonna do another hole where he stands exactly.
He's still in the hole.
He's in a hole.
I'm
He's
gonna put
in
him deeper into a hole.
Can you do that?
Robin?
I don't see why not.
I
Hold
don't
on.
see why not.
Make a 12-foot hole?
At this
Or 12
point, I
square
just make
hole,
a
excuse me.
12-foot hole and then I close the top one and just leave him under forever. 13. He falls in the hole.
The earth consumes this mage. You both run over as combat has ended. You both run over to your fallen friend. And Lilith, the warmth is gone from her face, and her eyes are staring blankly at the sky above. And you see, like, at the dark, ashy clouds above as the city burns. You hear next to Lilith, Julius, who is just the most ragged, raspy of voices. He can't be saved. I made a promise. Please, let me not die without my sword in hand. Isabella, my love, I am coming to you. And he reaches out a hand.
I place the sword in his hand.
He puts the sword to his chest, a traditional Riojan salute. And you see a small little smile across his mousy face. There are screams and sounds of bells as the civilians have made their way to the only remaining ship that hasn't been damaged. Or actually, there's two ships. And y'all quickly join one of the ships.
By leaping over the...
By leaping over the massive pits. And I think I have something to read here. With the Phoenix and his men defeated, our heroes can finally escape. Also, congratulations, your heroes increased to level 2. This starter adventure ends here, but there's more awaiting you in the MCDM RPG Draw Steel. More levels, more monsters, more epic tales to come. You can use this plot hooks to below to continue the story at home. And then there's a thing for continuing the story. With that, I just want to say thank you for letting me run for y'all.
Yeah.
Happy to play.
I'm gonna send y'all the link to the survey so that you can
Awesome.
provide the good designers at MCDM some of your feedback after playing through the whole adventure. And
The
then
whole adventure.
oh my gosh.
Hey.
That's all, folks. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum.
Listen, let's count how many holes I made just in this one. That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4,